everyone. Today we're going to be doing a demonstration of quantified blood loss measurement during a scheduled cesarean delivery. Through the Postpartum Hemorrhage Project, A1 has introduced QBL as a standard in reporting blood loss. 2.9% of all births will suffer from an obstetrical hemorrhage. The leading cause of maternal mortality and morbidity is failure to recognize or late recognition of excessive blood loss. Women die because they do not receive early initiation of effective interventions related to significant blood loss at birth. Though no method is 100% accurate, it is well documented that estimating blood loss can be very subjective and prone to underestimation. The most accurate way to determine blood loss is to quantify it by directly measuring blood loss by volume and weight. 1 gram equals approximately 1 milliliter of blood loss. Using cylinders such as suction cylinders that have measurements on them, we're going to be measuring how much blood loss we have and separating it out from the amniotic fluid and later the irrigation that's used during the cesarean. When measuring blood volume, it is important to account for amniotic fluid and later any irrigant that may be used. The best way to do this is to pause to suction the drapes and look at the volume in the canister or drape prior to the delivery of a placenta. This number should be deducted from the total volume at the end of the case. Volume showing amniotic fluid in a canister, 250 mils.
Check the canister.
After the delivery of the baby, but before the delivery of the placenta, we want to check the canister to see what level is in the canister already. And by looking at this, measurement is about 250 mils. I'm going to mark it with a pen so that I remember the amount that we need to record for the amount before the blood is suctioned if the placenta is delivered. In order to accurately weigh blood loss with sponges, we must first know the dry weight of all items used. There should be a list of all dry weights kept near the scale to deduct the dry weights of items used from the wet weight. I will now check the canister to see the amount that's in it. The scrub tech told me that there was 1,000 cc's of normal saline irrigation used, so I'll deduct the amount from the canister and subtract 1,000 cc's from that and also the 250 that we started out initially. In this case, I'm going to use the baby scale. I'm going to put a chucks on the scale and then I'm going to zero it. And then I'm going to put the 15 laps that we used during the case onto the scale. It comes out to about 600 grams, which is about 600 milliliters. The dry weight is 300 milligrams, which means that we're going to subtract 300 from the 600. The dry weight sheet and worksheet. At the end of the case, the canister has 1950 milliliters. 1,000 mils of irrigant was used. 1950 minus 250 minus 1,000 equals 600 milliliters. 15 sponges were used. Their wet weight is 600 grams. If 1 lap sponge weighs 20 grams, then 5 weighs 100 grams and 15 weighs 300 grams. Wet weight, 600, minus dry weight, 300, equals 300 grams or mils. 600 mils plus 300 mils equals 900 QBL. Once we have calculated the amount of blood loss, we're going to communicate that to the anesthesiologist. In this case, it was 900 cc's of blood loss.
Say, our QBL is 900 cc's for this case.
QBL? Why? Because it's the right thing to do.